Hey, what's up, my beautiful friends? How are ya? I do hope you guys are doing well with your families. In this episode, I'm going to be reacting to a video that I found on YouTube. The context of the video is a sister, a beautiful Black American sister, living in Ghana with her Ghanaian husband. And in her story, she was narrating about the dishonesty of her husband and how she couldn't trust him, how he manipulates and exploits her financially. And I am so sorry that she experienced this. No one deserves to be treated that way. I have kind of a mixed feelings for this story. On one hand, I am outraged, angry at that, Ghanaian brother. He should have done better. I am embarrassed and mortified that our people in the continent will behave in this manner towards our returning ancestral cousins to the land of their ancestors. All we owe them is to be very nice, treat them with dignity and respect, and support them any way and anyhow that we can. It's really blows my mind up that our people in the continent does not have limits or boundary. So they not only exploiting us in the diaspora, they also monetize some of our cousins coming back from diaspora. And this is oddly reprehensible and despicable. Continental Africans in diaspora should use our platforms to condemn these behaviors and to call our people out to do better. And on the other hand, I'm kind of disappointed with the sister because she's not young, she's not a teenager. I'm sure she has had experience dealing with people in her life because what she's narrating is not just applicable to Ghana. The same will happen in Asia, Europe, America, literally everywhere that human beings live because human beings are complicated. Okay? We have dubious characters all over the place. I'm gonna let you watch this video. I will see you shortly.
I must say that Ghanaian men treat you good. They treat you like queens. But poverty's still a thing. And when poverty strikes, people turn like a thief in the night. And people will be different, honey. When it comes to money, oh my God, I know all about it. I'm like social services. When people need money, they come to me. When people need a house, they come to me. When people need a car, they come to me. When people having a hard time, they come to me. They put all that shit right here on me. But when I'm hurting, I don't go to nobody but my mind. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this shit. So with that being said, like, you will have a here, you can't trust this ass either. You be like, I love him, he treat me good, but there's something about that. Like, can I really trust him? And I'm telling you, I cannot trust my husband as far as I could throw his ass, and I can't throw his ass. If I gave him 1 CD and 50 pesos and I said, hey, go get me an egg and come back, and he came back and said, Mommy, there was no eggs out there, I'd be like, hey, give my money back. Because I don't know what the finna do. I don't know. Like, I remember one time he told me, I had gave him some money, and he was like, my sister fell ill. She's in the hospital, and all the family is going to put money down. So I end up giving her the money that you gave me so she could pay her hospital bills, and I need more. I said, well, you can be broke right with her ass then, because you ain't getting no more. Like, you gotta really do that. And it's sad. It's really sad. Everybody who around you are around you for a reason. Don't trust nobody because everybody's around you for a reason. I could tell you so many stories. I've been here for almost 2 months and I'm ready to go back home. Okay? This will drain you. It will take everything out of you. First of all, when you come over here, you budget for you. You don't take in consideration everybody else. But baby, let me tell you, you will have everybody and their mother trying to dig in your pockets. It'll be people just around you saying, oh, let me cook for you. Let me clean up. Let me carry your bags. Hey, don't do that. Don't do this. And you just think, oh, they just nice. They want something. That's what it is. They want something. You'll go to eat because you're hungry. You're like, let me go ahead and get something to eat while I'm out. And you'll have like 2 or 3 people with you. They'll sit there and look like little pitiful ass. And then you gotta feed their asses too, honey. So then you're like, damn. So I was supposed to spend 20 CDs, but now I end up spending 80 CDs because I had to feed everybody. And they would gladly take that what I was telling you no. The only time they'll tell you no, like if your driver, if you're trying to feed your driver and your driver thinking that you want to take the money away from him that you're supposed to give him because you fed him, then he won't eat so he can get all the money, you know. So you have stuff like that. But you'll have people who will come to you lie, like okay, for instance, this girl's called me crying and screaming in the phone. Oh my God, I just got robbed. I can't believe this. This is too bad. This is pitiful. This. I don't have no more money. Just to see if I can give them some money. Then you'll have somebody, you will buy a phone. Oh, my phone spoiled. I have no way of contacting anybody. I'm suffering so bad. You'll buy phone, and before you know it, he leaves and he comes back and say he don't got the phone no more. And you're like, what happened to the phone? He be like, oh, I lost it on the Trotro or something like that. And you be like, you know you sold that shit. Like, for what? Like, why do y'all do like that? Or then you'll have somebody call you and say, I know I was supposed to come and get you. I was supposed to do this, but I really need some money because my brother fell sick and he needs me to pay bills and he needs me to help out. Like, how you trying to help? You can't even help yourself. Like, for real. We in the States, that when something happens to our brothers or sisters, if we ain't got it, and if they ain't got it and we ain't got it, then tough. You need to figure that shit out. That's your situation. But over here, it's like, oh, it's everybody in the family need to come together, pull together, and get the money to help the brother because he's sick. I don't want to hear no more of them suffering. I don't want to hear no more people dead and they need help with the funeral. I don't want to hear no more people got robbed and they don't have nothing left in their house and all that. Y'all know what the fuck was going on when y'all grew up here. And then I definitely don't need nobody telling me, oh, Ghana is choked, fuel prices gone up, I don't have no money, I'm doing bad, I haven't ate, it's messed up over here. I can see that. If Stevie wanted to see that shit. But what was you doing before I got here? The same thing you was doing before I got here is the same thing you need to do now. Don't put that burden on me. So you'll be having, like, you know, bullshit like that happen, and then you will trust people, what? And then they'll spend it or do something else with it, lie to you, or you'll give them some money and tell him, hey, I need you to go get this thing for me. He'd be like, all right, it's gonna be 100. Let's say he'll say it's gonna be 2,000 CDs. You give him 2,000 CDs. He call you back, be like, oh, the man said he can't do it because he need more money, so it's gonna be 2,005. And you be like, well, you know what? Bring my money back. I don't even want it now. And, oh no, okay, I can work it out. I'll see what I could do. Oh, you should have saw what you could do before you called me with the. So obviously you was in the first place, you know, like they take you for a fool, like you ain't been there, done that. Don't come for me, please, because I'm already hip. I'm like BoJack, baby. I'm hip to the game. You hear me? The game is to be sold and not to be told. I swear. I know I got ghetto attitude, manipulating environment. I got game. If ain't nobody else got it, I got it. And so don't come to me with the, okay? Now let me stop because it's gonna be a serious video. So then you'll have a, he'll say, oh, I took this, like let's say I want a driver's license and I go give him my 1,700 CDs and he supposed to give me a driver's license. The driver's license supposed to be ready by tomorrow or the next day. It'll take him 3 or 4 weeks. He'll say, oh, he's still taking his time. I know y'all still using typewriters, but how long does it take you to type this up? Like for real. So then you like, okay, now it's been 3 weeks. It's going on 4 weeks and you still ain't finished with it. You spent my money. Like y'all be on some crackhead. Now I don't want to insult nobody. I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I don't want to burn no bridges. None of that shit. I'm just telling it like it T.I. is. Because this shit is sickening. And it's up. And the crazy part about it is you gonna pay them, but he'd rather steal from you than let you pay him. And then on top of that, if you pay him, he still won't steal from you. So don't trust nobody. Trust no one in Ghana.
So based on this sister's narrative, I made the following observation, both on the part of her husband and on her own part. Let me start from her husband. He is a savage. I don't know where this sister picked this guy because according to her, she's only in Ghana for 2 months. And within those 2 months, she got married to this guy. What does she know about this guy? So apparently, he's not financially stable. He's totally dependent on her. He's a liar. He's a scam and a manipulator. And it seems to me that the whole purpose of the marriage to her is to monetize her. And that's a shame. And I am appalled. Then on the part of the sister, she seems to be very comfortable being vulnerable because she already identified that her husband is very dishonest. He cannot be trusted with money, but for some reason, she continued to give him the chance to fleece her. Apparently, this woman seems to be like the boss lady in her home, and the relationship seems to me like a boss and a subordinate kind of relationship. If she would have been out there with him, none of these things will happen because he wouldn't just have that chance to do that. Then again, she posted a picture of African children with plates, like literally begging or asking for food. And she claimed that she was the one that is feeding her entire husband's family, which I have a little bit difficulty believing in. That picture is a flashback and is the same old Western media depiction of Africa as poverty-stricken, needing a Western savior. So did this sister see herself as a Western savior in her husband's family? And one other thing that I picked up is her total disrespect to the people that she claimed that she's feeding. Even if they are poor, don't they deserve respect and dignity? Do you have to curse them out and use profanity to humiliate and put them down because you are, quote and unquote, feeding them? Apparently, she approached Africa with this Western media perspective. Another thing is she doesn't seem to understand the socio-cultural setup of African societies. She was complaining about being tired of being asked to contribute to the medical bills of sick family members or to contribute to the funeral of departed family members. Hey sis, this is Africa for you. Africa is a communal culture. We don't have too much money in the continent. So when there's a family emergency, like death or someone is really, really sick, we are called upon to do a contribution. But what is the difference here is that the man you married is not financially stable, because there are tons of African men that are doing so well for themselves. They are financially comfortable to take care of their own business, to do the contributions to their families without getting you involved. It depends on who you marry. Someone who is not financially capable to run his own life, so you become his meal ticket. So it would be unfair and unjust to judge all Ghanaians, 32 million population Ghanaians, based on the conduct of a man that you get yourself involved with just within 2 months. Who does that? I can possibly travel to Asia to get married to someone within 2 months of being in Asia without understanding the culture, without understanding the people and the way they think, the way they do their business. So you married so prematurely with little or no understanding about how Africa works and functions. So where is the personal responsibilities for the choices that you made? Everything that you are complaining about happens everywhere in the world, except in the planets Jupiter or Mars, where no humans live. It is our collective responsibilities to protect ourselves from leeches and, dubious characters like your husband. But you got yourself in that mess and then turn around to say do not trust anyone in the whole entire Ghana. That's overgeneralization, and that is not fair. I am very sorry the way your husband treated you, but you do have a role in that mess. You got yourself there. Nobody did. And I think you should look back at yourself and ask yourself, how have you contributed in this mess? And learn from it. And not just coming out to the social media and to use one brush to paint the whole entire nation. I'm sorry, just move on. You don't have to return to America over what this fool did to you. And we learn from our mistakes to do better. I don't think that returning to America is going to take away the reasons why you left America in the first place. I am so sorry, sis. Stay strong. Everything is going to be okay. Thank you so much, my people, for watching. Appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed already, could you please hit the red subscribe button, the black notification bell, hit the like button, and share. Let's spread the awareness. I will see you in the next episode. Peace out.